Hey, good set here, let's go. 1. And again, leg try. 2. Good.
Pause and power. Pause and power. Good. Pause, power.
Rolling on the cotton shirt, so when I'm trying to clean it, I immediately felt it just roll down. So I'm just gonna take the shirt off. Not trying to show off my abs or anything. All right, guys, here at Emirates Strength with Mark. And we're having what I thought was a light log session, but not that light. It's 160 for 2 or 3 sets of 5 to 6 reps, right?
Yeah, push press work day.
Yeah, it's push press work day. Next week, I'm actually having another heavy session. I thought last week was my last heavy one, but I'm actually doing 200, 2 sets of 2 with the wooden log, as opposed to the metal log. So the metal log I did last week, if you guys watched the video, the wooden log broke off on the ends here. And this is a log I've been training with for weeks. I've gotten used to it. I've gotten comfortable with it. So it broke suddenly on me at my last warm up. Had to make a last minute change to the metal log. And the metal was much more difficult to clean. Mostly probably because I haven't been training with it.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways, so next week we're gonna go back to the schedule, do what I was supposed to do, 2 sets of 2 with the wooden log, and then the following week will be a deload week. And then the week after that is game day.
Yeah.
Giants Live, log championship, 200 plus kilogram log on the biggest stage and the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of. Yes.
So that'll be good fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are already pressing 200, so we're looking for a big jump
100%.
when we peak, so it'll be good.
Absolutely. You guys can be surprised, like I said.
Yeah, that's it.
Press. Easy.
Come on. See it. Yeah. Easy. Nice.
Let's get it. Come on. Focus on that. Breathing. Deep breaths. That's it. Good. Flat. Let's go. Big leg drive. Good. Easy. Easy.
Come on. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, laddie. Who's on that breathe? Good. Keep it tight. Leg drive. This one. Stabilize. Legs. Let's go. 2. Good. And again. 3. 2 more. Let's go. 4. Last one. Up and pause. Pause. Relax. Go, Matt. Come on. Come on. See.
Yeah.
Come on, up.
Move the abs. Yes.
There's probably 5 there.
5
reps. I've had 5 reps.
Oh, definitely.
It's comfortable.
He wins. Laddie wins. Huh? Yeah. Let's go. 5. Come on, Laddie. Let's go. 5 reps. Let's see it. Come on. Let's thumb it on. Let's get it. Big breath. Get stable. There we go. Keep it tight. Good set here. Let's go. 1. And again. Leg drive. 2. Good. Keep it strong. And again. 3. 2 more. Let's
Easy.
Go. 4. Good. Last one. Let's go. Let's get it. 5. Solid. Solid. It's the same, yeah? Yes.
Come on. Here. Yes. Nice. Tighter.
Yeah.
Back side.
Get it. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
Your pressing's strong. We need to work on more your core stability. So like the front squatting and the safety bar squats, that's where we're going to get the most benefit for you. You're pressing, as soon as you get it up here, as long as you're stable, you'll press 210 plus. So we just need to work on that core stability so you're comfortable in that position.
Right.
Yeah?
So I'm getting out of position, I'm not going to press it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
So you're saying just if we had to, we could do flat, yeah?
We'll do flat, but when we do the squatting, that's where we're going to focus a bit more, yeah? So we'll just engage the pressing movements for now, up until the comp, but we'll focus more on the core stability movements that tomorrow, when we're doing squatting, obviously the safety bar squatting will go a wee bit heavier. Focus on pausing and powering and things like that.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for the spot, mate.
Oh, anytime.
Finally engage it. Pause and power. Okay, that's it. There we go. Thinking compact, think that you're holding a log, yeah? Compact and then press. Compact and then press. There we go. Come on. Up. Up. Nice. Up. See your 180 moves? You went there.
I'm just nodding my head.
Let's go, let's go. pause, and then power. Good. And again, pause, and power. Good. Give me one more. Pause, and power. Good. Come on.
Yeah. Haven't done flat bench in a while. I think it's been months. I've just been an incline bench and treating bench as an accessory movement, which is new for me. You know, with a powerlifting, bodybuilding background, I usually start my workout with a bench, then do accessories after. So it's interesting treating the bench as an accessory. Bench, I don't think I've lost really much power. Just my technique feels rusty. My movement pattern is a little bit different. It's like you get better at whatever you prioritize, and my priority is the log. So the bench taking a back seat. I know some of you scratch their like, why is Larry's bench looking so shit? But it's really, it's fine. I just haven't been making it a priority for a long time, months. I'm out my head again.
Yeah. Let's get it. Pause and power. Pause and power. Good. Pause, power. Good. One more. Let's go. Pause, power. Good.
Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on, then, let's go. That's it. That's good. Last one. Pause and power. Yeah, let's go. Pause, power. Good. Pause, power. Good. Last one. Pause, power. Good. Nice and smooth. Relax your wrists, yeah? Next set, just relax your wrists, yeah? Your wrist becomes like a hook.
It's like so.
Yeah, just so we're relaxing the forearm, we're relaxing the bicep, it's purely front raising, and we're keeping that again, core stability with the slow and controlled movements, yeah?
Alright.
See this? You see my slow and control, slow it right down. There we go, smooth, that's it. Feel your core working, feel it engage and your shoulders. Good lad, don't let it swing. As soon as that's it, rebound it, almost rebound. Pendulum, there we go. Good. Slow and control, there we go.
Right.
Keep everything tight. Hold tight. As we even work down to the bottom. Tight. Yeah. Good.
Alright guys, just finished up a pretty successful workout. I hit what I was supposed to do on my program, 160, 2 sets of 5. Just working on core stability, working on the clean, the press, just getting more efficient at the log. And you hit a PB?
Yeah, 135.
Solid.
2 triples. Good.
Hell yeah. And of course, it looked like he had much more in the tank. But, Mark's very smart, so he doesn't AMRAP or max out every week. He, leaves some in the tank. He's
Very conservative, yes.
And he knows just when to peak. I can learn from him. I am learning from him. But after, I've been focusing on the log since January and even more so as of February in preparation for my competition, April 6th, in 2 weeks. So I've now, today, even the last log session, started really feeling inflammation in my bicep, here in my forearm, my right lat's flaring up. So I've just been doing a lot with the pressing, and now my body's telling me to stop, rest, recover. So I won't be doing any pressing movements for a week. And that's just a piece of advice to you guys. If you just listen to your body, if something's aching, just like reflect on your training, reflect on how hard you're pushing yourself, because the answer isn't always, just take off maybe one day or maybe do some foam rolling and get right back to it. Sometimes you need a week, as much as 2 weeks, to just deload from whatever movement you've been doing and give your body time to properly recover. Because I've heard all the time from my old training partners and other guys that work out with on occasion, they think maybe just 1 or 2 days is enough after they've been beating themselves up for months. So typically, I think about a week to 2 weeks is enough. So one last heavy session left. One more 200 kilogram log, 2 sets of 2 with the wooden log, and then it's game time.
Yeah, and we'll just taper in. We should have peaked, and then we'll just taper into the show, have a good rest, and then we should hit 200 plus on the day.
200 is entry level, guys. So or at least 210. At least 210.
Rumor has it 175 is the starting weight.
Is it? How many guys are in the log? Is it 10 or more?
I'm not sure. There's a fair few lads there.
All right, I'll be one of the lads. I'll be one of them. But guys, please like, subscribe, drop a comment on post notifications, follow at Emirates Strength, and if you're here in Dubai, check it out. It's right here at Train SF, and I'll see more of you guys soon.
Guys, how are you?
Doing very good.
Man, how you doing? Damn.
Doing good, thank you. There's an even bigger one back here.
like superheroes coming here. You're not going to turn green or anything on me.
As long as they don't.
Hey, how are you, sir? Buddy, how are
Nice to meet you.
Wow, it's been a long time since I met.
Some big guys?
Yeah. In the States all the time, my friends are all, California competing and all that. Yeah. But man, it's just out here, you just don't get it.
The community's growing down
Good
here.
to see you guys.
So how long have you been here?
I've been here 6 years, here at the Palace, just doing cats for 6 years. Dubai, 9 years. These guys, we get a chance to get close to some of these guys, depending their mood's good and they let us.
Do let us know. We're not going to
They might be intimidated. Thing with these cats, big cats, sometimes, okay, by nature they always look for the little one because that's the weakest, easiest prey. But also, and the reverse of that, sometimes the bigger they are, it's a challenge.
Yeah. Right.
It's okay, they're ready for the challenge.
I'm ready for a challenge.
Waiting my whole life for this.
But
Are they like canines in the sense of they smell fear?
they can detect. Whether
they're
it's
not like wolves.
whether it's not smell, they can read us visually. They can read everything about us 100 times better than we can read them. Whether you've got a bad knee, you're limping, or whether you got a hangover, you're coming in, they can read anything about us 100 times better than we can read them.
If they do strike, they don't go for the balls, do they?
No.
That's what pit bulls do. I'm just saying, ball and throat. Those are the only
But
two.
these guys right now, we have nothing to worry about. We'll go in, we're gonna give them a bottle. We'll give the white one. His name is Boo.
Ooh, okay.
Boo is 2.5 years old. So yeah, Boo is 2.5 years old. So he's
A baby.
He's still a baby. He's in his mid-teens right now, if you want to put it in ratio to human age. About 3 years old, they hit sub-adulthood. So then it's kind of a sub-adult where he fully becomes mature.
That's the
2.5
equivalent
to
of
3.
puberty.
He's reaching that period now.
That's the 3-year-old.
Yeah,
That's
but
the equivalent of puberty.
Yeah, but he's in the wild. He would still be searching out his own. He wouldn't be searching out territory yet.
Right.
He'd be with the mom, but he'd be engaged in the hunts with her and all that. So the siblings, they'd be coming back and forth. But he's this close to where he would be going out on his own territory. Another 5-6 months.
But they were raised in.
Yeah, these guys were raised here. Boo was
Born here as
born in
well?
captivity. They've been raised by us. One thing when we're on the bottle with Boo, what we'll do, I'll go in, I'll tell him to sit, we'll give him a milk bottle. For him anymore, it's a treat. It's not a necessity. Like when they're little, their first 8 to 3, 4, 5 months, they get the bottles all the time for nutrition, for growing. But right now it's more of a treat. It's like giving a kid an ice cream cone. You know, he loves it. So we'll probably be able to give him a couple bottles. It depends who wants to feed. Now I'll go in, I'll put him on it down, I'll tell him to sit, I'll give him the bottle. Once he's on the bottle, his mind is just on the milk. Man. Just give me the milk. I don't care who's giving me the milk. That's a distraction.
It's kind of like us with food in general.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me my food. We don't, nothing sporadic or quick movements, or we're not going to approach him real quick. Everything's slow and intentional. When we pet him, when we're giving him a bottle, we'll pet him slow and intentional. We don't do any of this because it's just like your house cat. If you have a house cat, if anybody has a cat, if you get them playful, you rub their belly really quick, and they get very activated very quick. These cats, we don't want to activate them. We want everything slow and intentional. When we're done, cardinal rule: you never just get up and walk away from them. You always back away from them.
Yeah.
You always
You can't turn your back on them.
Yeah. You don't just turn your back on and walk out. This instinctively brings on a hunt. In nature, they always attack prey from behind. They're never head on. They're always hidden or something. That's why on the back of a tiger you'll see the white spots. That resembles it's a natural defense mechanism. It's like in the high grass, it looks like eyes. The lions, they have the black spots.
It's like a radar.
Yeah. Well, it's to fool the predators. So it looks like even if somebody's behind them, it looks like eyes looking back at them. Good boy. Yep. You come around this side. Occasionally, if he doesn't get the milk, he can start pulsing, almost like a small heartbeat to my thumb. But that's just to keep the milk flowing. Come down a little bit more. Ready. That's not good. And I say take the bottle, we go ahead and hold the bottle. Hold it. Yep. And you'll replace, if you get a good firm grip, like he's got a good draw on it now. Okay. Now's a good time, you can pet him. His mind is on the bottle, he's distracted by the bottle. You got the bottle, just keep it up, just perfect how you are. Okay. Perfect how you are. You feel the muscle, keep it out in front of him.
Yeah.
Yep. Try to keep it out in front of him. Good boy, boo. Oof. Oof. Feel the muscle on top of the head. Good boy, boo. Try to keep it up. Keep it down. Drop down too low. You get as close as balls. Good boy, buddy. But he'll continue growing a little bit more. It's about 3.5 years old. So he'll fill out more. I mean, he's only 2.5 years old now. So another 6 months to another even 12 months where he'll fill out a little bit more, get a little more height. He's just reaching to sub-adult. Just starting to, like, adolescence, I guess.
How many kilos is he now?
What is Boo? He's like 160 kg. He should reach anywhere from, as a full-grown male, from 180 to 220.
Okay.
I'm going to move out of your picture. Comfortable?
Hold it.
Yep. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Hold it firm. I want it back out of your picture so you get your own. You can keep petting him like this. Just make sure for any reason he starts pulling a bottle, just squeeze the bottle a bit. You're doing really well with it. Good boy, Blue.
Look at me like.
All right. Okay.
Perfect. This next perfect. And after you get used to it, you just go one from another. All right, do the same. Right over. Good boy, Bruce. Bottle out in front of him. See what we don't want. I don't want to pull my arm back where he's facing us. We want to keep the bottle in front of him. Just kind of meet the force with the force when he's pushing. He tries to manipulate it all over the place. So, you hit him. Now's a good time to stroke him with the cuts. Just feel the muscle on top of the head. That's all part of the jaw muscle. And that's why they get such a high bite strength. The tiger actually has a higher bite strength than the lion. Good boy, Boo. Yeah. He still gets a pretty good draw on the nipples. In this right position, he gets almost like a cub. But as they grow older, the teeth get bigger, the heads get formed. They start getting more. They lose the suck on the nipple. That jaw muscle, and that muscle connects all the way up around to him. And that gives him incredible fight strength.
Can I look through it?
Yeah, let go. Don't move yet. I'll show you something. I'll show you something. See the size of the. You see the size of the teeth and the size of a finger. I'll show you on this side. Does look good at this point?
Thank you. Can I start it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and hold the ball.
Yeah, I want to be safe. Yeah, of course.
Safe. Get any scratches.
No, of course.
For him, we can do. And if she's in the mood where she doesn't want to stay standing, which sometimes she is, what you do, you just bring her down. Like I said earlier, nothing fast. Everything's just slow. So you would just kind of bring her down slowly to a knee, like this.
Slowly.
Okay.
Just like.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Just not. You just don't want to go fast. Yeah, everything's at her pace. So you just goes, Jazzy. Oof. Jazzy. Oof. Come on. Jazzy, up. Come on. Up. You hold the one. You ready? Excuse me, sir. Hold the bottle up. Hold the bottle up. Hold the bottle up. Step forward. Come closer. Come closer. The closer you are, the easier it is. Bring the bottle back a little bit. There you go. No claws, right? You're fine. Keep the bottle up.
Like here?
There you go. Perfect. Right there is good. Yeah. You can pet her.
Okay. Yes.
Really good. Just keep the bottle. There you go. You're good. If you start to feel she's getting want to go down, just drop to one knee. But right now she looks like she's pretty comfortable.
Okay.
Maybe squeeze about a little bit, not too hard, almost like a heartbeat.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Drop to one knee.
At the bottom?
Yep, then you can come around this side. Oh, there you go. She's already done. Look at the paw difference. Look at her paw compared to his paw. Just the, she's 2 years old too, so she's 6 months younger than him. With the male-female thing. The male is so much bigger than the female.
This is the female.
Yeah. Go down with her. And by going down, it makes her put her feet on the ground.
Yeah, but she's not going to go through me, you know.
No, you're made of steel.
Listen, make a cool tag. You can put the tattoo around that.
Yes, I mean, yes.
If you have any skin left.
Just think,
Like this, and then have her go like
just think
this.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, everything. So, okay. My wife is saying I should maybe just hold this hand here and feed her here.
No, use this hand to feed.
This hand to
You're
feed.
right-handed, yeah?
I'm left-handed.
Are you left-handed?
I can feed her with the right hand. That's okay.
Right, it'd be odd for her to go to the right.
I can feed her with the right hand.
Yeah, just use this hand.
Yeah. This hand?
Yeah, because if I switch positions on her, that'd be a whole different side for her. So it would be
Don't
something
wanna-
she
don't
hasn't done
wanna
yet. Yeah.
Challenge her today.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get her up.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Then we'll set it. Jazzy. Jazzy, you want to come up for round two? Huh? You want to come up for round two? Come on. Good girl. You hold the line. Stepping closer. Stepping closer. The closer you are, the easier it is. It's almost like dancing with a girl. You don't want to dance out here. You're next to her. Just the one next to your face. That's perfect. That's perfect. Your ball is sliding down. It's perfect. It's perfect. You squeeze the bottle slightly if it's not getting the milk, almost like a heartbeat. I think it's going to go down. She's falling down. Yeah, go down with her. Go down with her. No. Come over here, just like you did do. Yeah, that place is right next to her. And you'll see falling down. Yeah, she's sliding. You can see on slightly with the cross up. She's slid down. She's very gentle. Yeah. She has claws. She just didn't use them. She chose not to use them, which is great. She chose not to use them. She saw the time. Yeah. And she could have. See how I'm slightly squeezing the bottle like a heartbeat? That's the no seat one. It's not fighting to trying to find a position. No stalling. That's what you want to do. Not hard. That's kind of like a heartbeat. You see the size difference. She'll grow more. She's only 2 years old. She was two in February. Unlike the tigers, he'll quit when he's done. For him, it's not about having one bottle after another. So if he gets full, he'll just stop. Again, you might tug it, so you kind of just got to pulse it like this and it's flowing.
That's fine.
Good boy, Cal. Good job, buddy. He's on the shop. He's kind of looking. So used to talking to the tigers, they don't do the same. Maybe one more? Somebody wants to. Is that any? Did you want to try to get in?
Do I have to step to the side?
Cut him with the other hand. Cut him just like you.
Yeah. Don't get my head too close though.
I know. I do appreciate you asking. Thank you so much.
Is the head enough? Okay. Take the left.
I'm good.
And with her, she doesn't get a good draw on the bottles like the other ones did. So with her, you definitely got to pulsate the bottle a little bit. You try to keep it between her front teeth, because the back teeth are like scissors that cut the nipple. Not like a gingy on her head. And she'll give you a one. Be careful on petting her too much. So again, lions, if you're reaching overhead, they feel like you're going to be challenging for the food.
How far? Squeeze like this.
I am squeezing one up. Pulsate.
It's coming out in a straight shot.
Beauty.
Oh, careful.
Beauty. You don't want to squeeze all at once. Just kind of squeeze, almost like a heartbeat. Lions will just almost all the time give a warning. So if there's something that'll either snarl or look or groan, something that'll always give you a warning.
That's crazy.
Go for the big one.
No. You're starting to bite me.
He wants to wrestle.
Is this okay? Like, okay. Take this.
You better not try it.
Oh my god.
This looks a lot scarier.
Yeah. There we go.
I wasn't expecting that. Whoa.
See if you can grab his hand and walk with him.
It's like aggressive. Hurry up. Don't let me in.
Oh, don't let him near me again, because I don't want him to like take my camera.
Pinching me.
That's not what you want to eat.
All right there, Captain?
He loves you. Have fun.
I know. He's just.
The fake ones.
I want to give it a hand. Give it a handshake.
Hello, yeah. Hi. Yeah, hi. She wants because she wants to touch her.
She's like, this
She's
my
the-
man.
she's
This
the-
me.
Yes.
You're like,
I like how his hand is so close to my really fragile parts.
What's
Went like this to like
Pictures, just pictures.
like, okay.
He's like,
yeah, he's somewhere.
Hello. Oh boy. Oh my god, is he grabbing my nuts?
He's going for your belly button.
Okay.
They like to get people's belly button.
Oh my god.
It's licking my navel.
Should I be attentive to him?
Do you know me, Larry?
Take a photo, Jalisa.
Oh, where's your phone at?
And get a photo of me or something.
Okay.
It's literally licking my belly button. I don't know why.
hey, buddy.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, come on. Right.
Guys, come around. The other side.
Let's walk. Let's walk. Man, you're very strong. I'm wrestling him.
This guy can deadlift 1,000 pounds.
I'm strong, man. You don't wrestle me. Yeah, come.
Let's go. He listens.
Oh my god. Here we go. This one loves my belly button. I can't film him at the same time.
It's okay. He's just in love with sport.
Yeah.
He's like, buddy, you're in my sport.
Let's stop the car.
Designated driver.
Let's stop the car. I'm not Mr. Lady. I'm not trying to take her. I'm just being friendly. I'm not hitting her. I'm just being friendly. Yes, okay, let's take a try. Let's go. Let's go to the pub. Okay? Okay. I will behave. I will behave. I'm not trying to. Should I stop the car?
No, she will do it.
She will do it.
Oh.
Good?
Oh, we're off.
Oh, yeah. Bye, guys.
This one got my leg.
Pinch test. If you wait 1 second, all right, just lift up your shirt. He's going to give you the pinch test.
Yeah, he likes.
10% body fat.
What is that? Dude, what is that?
Don't tell him to do that.
No, because he did it to me already. That's the best you get out of him. Otherwise, he's going to keep licking it. See?
Yeah, 5%. 5% body fat.
Put on a few pounds in Dubai, huh?
No.
No. That's how it starts. Careful. All right,
Come on, then.
let's go. Come on, let's go. This way. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, it's the most awkward position ever. Don, if we go from this angle.
There's something there that I can't see.
Mark, take all the embarrassing
Yeah, I have. I've
potential
got the
news.
angles.
You can taste something. Like he's looking. Maybe he's hungry. How old is this one?
Do that. This one's quite a bit old.
And?
I'm not sure that I have that.
No.